What is happening, Dolphins fans? And welcome to another episode of the Fins Tailgate, a Keys to Victory edition. So, guys, the Dolphins, Week 18, coming up live from Hard Rock, primetime game against the Buffalo Bills. Winner take all the marbles in the AFC East. Will the Dolphins come out victorious? Well, I have 5 keys to victory that will ensure that the Dolphins come out on top. Securing the number 2 AFC seed in the NFL, helping the Dolphins control the path as much as they can to the Super Bowl, or at least the AFC Championship game, by hosting everybody in the playoffs. So, guys, what do I have here? I have 5 separate issues, 5 different things. I've got some data I've put together to help explain how these are my points of victory for the Dolphins. And we will start with number 1. Establish the run. The Dolphins' run game much improved from last year, as you guys know. Raheem Mostert having an absolute monster of a season. Didn't play last week in the loss against the Ravens. And, you know, although they had a good running game with Devon Achane, still was missed. Raheem Mostert this year has only one game in which he's gotten over 10 carries that the Dolphins didn't win. This is an important fact because that was the game against the Titans. He had 21 attempts for 96 yards and averaged 4.6 yards per carry. But, you know, the Dolphins, hold on 1 second, let me see. Oh, the Titans game is the only game all year that he's had 15 or that he's had 15 or more attempts that the Dolphins have lost. So let Raheem cook. When Raheem gets going, the Dolphins offense gets going. It's very important to establish the run here, and mostly important, Dolphins can use that for play action and, you know, to pass, which is another point we got coming up. So we need to have Raheem come back healthy, miss the Baltimore game, come out, 1-2 punch with him and Achane, and that'll help set up the passing in a big way. Next topic that I have here that is a key to victory for the Miami Dolphins: contain Cook. So James Cook, Dalvin Cook's little brother, has his first 1,000-yard season, and right now he's at 1,086 yards. He's done really good in the running game for them and out of the passing game. The guy has really stepped up into his, you know, role as a NFL, you know, starter now for them. But I want to go over some of the games here on why, you know, if you can contain Cook and keep him under 5 yards a carry, these are games in which the Bills will lose. So he had 13 attempts against the Patriots for 56 yards, averaging 4.8 yards per carry, and in that game they lost. He also, against the Philadelphia Eagles, he had 16 attempts, 43 yards per gained in that game, and he was averaging 2.7 yards per carry. They contained him. Cincinnati, he only had 6 attempts for 20 yards, 3.3 yards per carry. He was just not involved in that run game, and that's a game they lost. Jacksonville had 5 attempts for -4 yards, averaging -0.8 yards per carry. Another game they lost as well. And then the first game of the year against the Jets, he had 12 attempts for 46 yards, averaging 3.8 yards per carry. So the common theme here is that if you don't allow Cook to get cooking in the run game, you've contained him, and it forces the ball into Josh Allen's hands, where he has success, but we also know he likes to make mistakes too. Next key to victory for the Miami Dolphins: double team Diggs. So there's some different theories with how the Dolphins should use coverages against Diggs. And to me, you're better served to double team him with Kader Kohu and a safety over top and bracketed coverage and man-to-man, too. You got to keep close to him, but also just double-team the guy. And then use Ramsey to take care of Gabe Davis and shut him down, because Gabe Davis is having pretty good these last couple of weeks as well. Last time the Dolphins saw Diggs, he killed us. He had 3 touchdowns on the day, 120 yards, averaging 20 yards per reception. He had a 55-yard touchdown that day. The Dolphins cannot let Diggs kill them in this game. They got to double team him and try to bait Josh Allen to forcing the ball to him, and using one of these safeties in coverage to come down and disrupt passing and all that good stuff. Try to jam him at the line if you can. The guy is tough. He's strong, but we're going to need to, double team him, I think, is the key to victory here. Fourth key to victory that I have here on my list: win turnover margin. So Josh Allen has 20 turnovers in the last 17 games, 17 of which are interceptions. When teams play against the Bills, win the turnover margin, and also capitalize by scoring touchdowns on the turnovers they get, the Bills' win rate drops down to less than 10%. That's over the last 2 seasons. So let me explain that again. When the Bills are turning the ball over and you're scoring touchdowns because of it, in games that has happened to them, they lose like 10 out of 11 times. So this is something that the Dolphins need to capitalize on, and this goes back to what I said about containing Cook, establishing our own run game, double-teaming Diggs, getting Josh Allen to force turnovers, to do bonehead plays, try to do too much. When he does that, he puts the ball way out there. He, gets stupid with his throws. He tries to, fit something in a key hole, deep down in the secondary, which is, just a dumb throw, and somebody jumps the route, or just looking to do too much, hanging it out there, and somebody's getting a fumble on him. Josh Allen will give you the football, and then when you get that football, you need to capitalize by scoring a touchdown. And you score touchdowns off their turnovers, and their win percentage drops dramatically. So defense needs to step in, try to make some plays, double team Diggs, force Allen to make dumb bonehead mistakes by taking away the run game and putting the game in his hands. That's a big key to victory for me. And then the fifth and final key to victory for the Miami Dolphins against the Buffalo Bills: Tua time, baby. Tua Tagovailoa. Mike McDaniel and Tua need to dial it up. I don't know if they got to come out passing early and get Tua in a rhythm. I don't know if they need to, take shots early to find that confidence. But whatever it needs to be, the Dolphins and Tua Tagovailoa need to light it up. Tua is 19-3 over the last 2 seasons. Let me say that again. He has 19 wins with only 3 losses in the past 2 seasons when he throws for over 240 yards. That's not asking a lot. 19-3, 240 yards. If Tua puts up 240 plus yards, the percentages of us winning that game are astronomically different. Now, as of late, the Dolphins' offense has not been putting up the numbers against winning teams. Against winning teams right now, the Dolphins in 5 matchups this year are scoring an average of 18.5 points. That is not going to win it. We got to put points up. We got to get ready to figure a way to put points up, control the clock with the run game, use that run game for play action, and just play all-around sound football with execution. Huge. Tua gets 250-plus yards and 2 touchdowns. That is a recipe for success for the Miami Dolphins. Plain facts. 19-3 the past 2 years when Tua throws over 240 yards. It's as simple as that. Keys to victory, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, please. and tell me in the comment sections, what are your keys to victory for the Miami Dolphins? What is it going to take for the Dolphins to win at home versus Buffalo Bills? Guys, if you're new and a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Hit the like button, share the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And let me know what you guys think of these shorter videos. Going to be putting out more of them like this, a little bit more structured and interactive and stuff like that. Trying to try out some other stuff. And we're still doing the live stuff. As you guys can see, we're leveling up around here. Let me know what you guys think of the new layout. Get in the comment sections. Hit the like button. Share the video.